Hello. So in this video, I'm going to give you another teaching strategy, specifically a writing prompt, although you could actually expand this to make it a full in-class activity, something that you would devote maybe 10-15 minutes to, rather than, say, a 3 to 5 minute opening free write or something like this. This is also something that you could use both in the physical classroom and online. I can see this being done either through in-class writing, opening free writes, or through online discussion forum posts. But basically, the prompt is to write down 1 to 3 key ideas from the reading that you did for homework the night before. This is a fairly straightforward one, but it's a really good one because one of the things that cognitive scientists, neuroscientists agree on, or generally agree on, is that if we actively recall things, if we sort of purposefully remind ourselves about something, we're more likely to remember it and we're more likely to understand it deeply. So if you have your students identify between 1 and 3 key points from a reading, that's a great way of forcing them to think about it again, which is more likely to develop their sort of long-term memory of it. The other thing that's beneficial about this activity is that you're likely going to get different key points that students will identify. So this is a really useful way of reminding the class as a whole what some of these important points were. Because as with all discussion, as with all opening free writes, I would suggest having a few people read them aloud after you've had everyone write them, and maybe letting that lead into your discussion. Obviously, with the discussion forum posts, if you're doing an asynchronous class, you're not going to have students read aloud, but hopefully you're getting students who are reading other students' posts. And if you require them to respond to at least one classmate or something like that, that's a good way of incentivizing them to actually read other students' posts. But if you have, say, 3 students read their lists of 1 to 3 key points that they remember, chances are you will get at least some different points. And so that's a great way of refreshing everyone's memory about what this homework reading covered, what material was covered in it.